what's up? Another baking video with me. So I'm going to be making a carrot cake, as you see in the thumbnail. So anyway, I'm going to be making that today, and I'll put the recipe down below. If you feel like to join me, then please come along and do so. But yeah, there's another baking video and I'm excited to start doing it. So let's see how it goes, and then there'll be a taste test at the end. Let's get baking. Okay, so now for the ingredients. You need 2 cups of gluten-free flour, 1 cup of granulated white sugar, half a cup of brown sugar, 3 eggs or egg replacements, 1 cup of melted coconut oil, 2 cups of grated carrot, half a cup of coconut yogurt, half a teaspoon of sea salt, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda and baking powder, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, and half a cup of applesauce unsweetened. Okay, now we have all our ingredients. We're going to be preparing our wet ingredients. So in a large bowl, there will be the egg replacement, and then our coconut oil, all of it goes in there. And then we're going to be adding our granulated sugar, and then our brown sugar, and incorporate that all together so it's nice and smooth. The oil might sit on the top, but that's fine. But just keep whisking, keep stirring, and then once you have incorporated all the ingredients together, then you would put that to one side, and then we'll be going on to the dry ingredients. In a separate large bowl, we're going to be adding our gluten-free flour, our baking soda and baking powder, the salt, and then the cinnamon. So you can use a sieve so there's no lumps, but I just used a whisk and it worked perfectly fine. Just keep mixing that all together, and then we can start adding our wet ingredients. Okay, now we're going to be mixing the wet and dry. So I've put half of the wet ingredients into the flour mixture, just so that there isn't any further lumps in there, because that can happen, and then the further half of the bowl, and then that would create a kind of a thicker batter. So that's why it's probably easier not to do it all in one go as well, so you can really control how much you're mixing and how the batter is, because it can get quite stiff at this point before you add the other ingredients in there too. Okay, so I took about 2 to 3 minutes to whisk that together, and it was quite sturdy. So now we're going to be adding some more wet ingredients, which is the yogurt. And as you can see here, I use a plastic spoon. You can use a wooden spoon, but something that has some sort of strength to it, because it's quite sturdy, as I say. And then you're going to be adding the applesauce, which is another wet ingredient, and this is a replacement instead of the carrots puree, but you can put any sort of fruit puree in there, and you just fold that in. And now we've got the carrot, and then you do the same here as well. Now all that's well combined, you'll be adding the vanilla. So you just put that in there, and then you just fold that in as well and mix that thoroughly. Okay, and that's the mixture done. Now we're going to be grease-proofing our 20cm sandwich tins. So once you have greased this with either oil or with butter, you put the cake evenly in each tin. And once you have evenly distributed the batter in each, you tap it down so to make sure there's no bubbles in there, and it spreads out evenly. And then this will go into the oven for about 20 minutes. Okay, once the cakes have been taken out of the oven, you leave them to cool, but you would take them and flip them over onto a plate, and then take the tin off, and then you'll be preparing the cream cheese frosting. Here I've got 3 tablespoons of softened unsalted butter, then I've got 3 from soft cheese, and we're going to be mixing all of that together in a medium-sized bowl. The cream cheese here is coconut based, but you can choose any dairy-free cream cheese as you like. So here it's kind of like a thick, creamy consistency, but as the cream cheese has a certain sour flavour to it, we get adding confectionery sugar, which is icing sugar. There I've got probably as much as I needed in terms of 2 cups, but I used as much as I needed to make sure that the actual cream cheese frosting is nice and thick and nice and sweet. So So after incorporating this for about 5 minutes, it probably needed another cup of icing sugar, and I just kept whisking so there wasn't any lumps, and it went into this beautiful, thick, creamy frosting that I'm just shocked I haven't tried this before. It was just so lovely. So once the cakes have cooled down, now we're going to put in that lovely cream cheese frosting onto one half of the cake, which will be in the middle of the cake here. So as you can see, it's really thick and it's really easily spreadable. So we put a good amount on there, and then we'll add the other half of the cake right on top. It's been in the fridge for about 10 minutes so the icing sets. And now we're going to be doing the taste test. So, see if it cuts nice. Oh, it cuts really nice. Let's see how it tastes. That is really good. Oh my gosh, it's really steamy as well. You can really taste the carrot in there. It's really sweet and it's fluffy, but it tastes just like carrot cake. Very, the word moist I was going to use, but it's very moist. It's very vanilla'd, not too sweet where it's sickly. And this was a 2-layer cake. You can see the rather crumb. It's just really good. Definitely try it. That is the vegan gluten-free carrot cake, or homemade frosting on top as well. Amazing. You can see all of the carrot in there. Marvellous. I hope that everyone's enjoyed this video. Please comment down below if you want me to make anything further. Please give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video, and make sure to subscribe, because if you don't and you don't press the bell button, you will not receive content from me, and that is what I'm here for, to provide content for you guys. Well, until the next one, I'll see you then. Bye bye.